Hello, I'm going to jump on here for just a few minutes to talk about itching and hydroxychloroquine. First of all, I have CREST syndrome, which is a form of scleroderma, and I started on Plaquenil about 4 years ago, and everything was great. My symptoms of my joint pain was better. I had more energy. It was just doing great. My rheumatologist said that my organs were not damaged and that everything was just looking good, and I was so happy. Well, then about a year ago, I started itching after I got out of the shower. Well, I remember I had been out in the garden. I'm sorry, I'm driving. I remember I'd been out in the garden the year before and got sunlight exposure, and I started itching. And so I read up, and it said hydroxychloroquine or Plaquenil would cause photosensitivity. So I was like, okay, it's the heat from the shower. So I cooled my showers down, and I still itched. Well, then I noticed even when I washed my face or my neck, I started itching. It didn't matter. Anytime water touched my face, my neck, or my chest, I started itching in my neck and my chest and my arms. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. So then I started, looking up itching with water, and this thing came up called aquagenic pruritus. And one of the two drugs known to cause it is hydroxychloroquine. So I'm a nurse, so I kind of know how to research things and, do trial and error. So then I said, well, there are other causes of that. Could it be maybe my water? Because I have well water and it's got a brown tinge to it. It has tannins in it. So I got some sterile water and I took a bath, and hot sterile water still itched. Cool sterile water still itched. Distilled water still itched, hot and cold. So I did some more reading, and there is something you can get called beta-alanine, and I'm going to GNC right now. I'm on my way to get it. And supposedly it has given a lot of people relief. I've got to call into my rheumatologist to tell her that I'm quitting the hydroxychloroquine, which I don't want to do because it has helped me so much. But before I quit it, I'm going to try the beta-alanine. So I'm going to continue the hydroxychloroquine and add the beta-alanine about 30 minutes before my bath tonight, and I'm gonna do it every night. It says 700 milligrams to up to 2 grams is what's recommended. So I'm praying I don't have to get off this hydroxychloroquine, because it has preserved my organs and my pain and my joints. My quality of life. I'm still working full time. I don't want to have to get off of it. I'm just wondering if it's maybe the compounding effect that I've been on it so long and it's built up in my body. Maybe if I take a break from it, but what will I take in place of it? I don't know. And the half-life of hydroxychloroquine is 55 days. That means it takes 55 days for half of it to get out of my body. So that means even if I stop today, it's going to be 55 days before half of it leaves my body, which means I'm going to be itching for 110 days if that is the cause, and if this beta-alanine doesn't help. So I'm just praying. And I will get back on here and let you know. I could only find 2 YouTube videos on itching with hydroxychloroquine. That's why I'm doing this. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't have a channel that does any of this kind of stuff, but I have been suffering. Every night after I bathe, at least for an hour, I have to sit with nothing on. I have tried steroid creams, prescription strength steroid creams. I was told it was dry skin. I have oiled down with baby oil and sent it from head to toe. I have done cortisone spray. I have done lidocaine spray. I have done lidocaine cream. Nothing helps. It itches for a solid hour and then it just stops. And that is right in line with what aquagenic pruritus is. I don't have aquagenic urticaria. I don't have the rash or anything. It's just, I feel like I'm laying in a firing bed. So I'm going to get the beta-alanine, and if it works, I'm going to get back on here and tell you, because I hope it helps somebody else. I was able to do all this, I guess, because I kind of know where to look and what to look for, because I've been a nurse for 27 years. But some people don't, and they depend on their doctors, and their doctors just brush them off. So I will keep you posted.